Test? What are you testing? Your sub? Did it end? Are you no longer subbed? Let me see. I have 5 active subs right now. What's up, Maddie? It says you're currently subbed. Oh, wait, you just resubbed. There you go. Thank you for the resub, Majwit. Welcome, welcome. Prime Baby? That's my favorite. Never mind. I meant Amazon Prime Baby. Getting a baby delivered via Amazon Prime. There's something there. There's something there. Having a baby delivered, like delivery, but it's with Amazon Prime. There's something there. You should cancel your Prime? Well, but then we're not going to have any material for this amazing comedy special we're doing. Yeah, I'll do it later. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Sorry. Today's going to be a weird one. And by weird, I mean it's most likely just going to be me sitting in silence or standing. I'm standing right now. If you couldn't tell, the standing desk is up. It's elevated. Why? Why am I standing? Or why is today going to be a weird one? Address the question. I need a screenshot. Screenshot. You went to your job today? Is today your first day? Congrats. I'm running out of like moments in the animation to show off. First day, first job. Why is today going to be a weird one? I don't know. Energy is just a little off. Energy is just a little off today. First job. That's awesome. How'd you like it? Did you have a good time? Did you get fired? Hopefully not. That would be crazy. Wouldn't be impossible though. Oh my god! There's a new thing for Doug or Ludwig to do. Getting fired from your job speedrun challenge. They have to. Oh my god! I'm just trying to think. They apply to fucking Amazon or Walmart or some shit, and then they try to get fired as fast as possible. I mean, it would be really easy. It would be really easy because you just go in and I don't know, wreck some shit. But maybe they have to get fired by a specific way, like odor. Like it's Five Nights at Freddy's. They have to get a pink slip for smelling bad or some shit like that. I'm joking. What's up, Michael? I've got a lovely bunch of Dragon Balls. I guess I'll just do this. It's not going to be the final version, but whatever. Been rewatching the Xbox Showcase trailer you hated so much? What? The Invincible fighting game? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I just don't understand the oversaturation of the market. It looks great. I know Majwit wasn't enjoying the hand-keyed stepped animation, even though I'm an enthusiast. Persona 4 Revival is real. Yeah, we thought you were going to be excited about that one. Because it makes sense. Well, sometimes in this world we need things that don't necessarily make sense. Just because it makes sense for Disney to make a bunch of live-action remakes doesn't mean I'm happy about that either. Just because Lilo and Stitch made $10 quadrillion on its opening weekend doesn't mean it's necessarily a good thing either. You know what I mean? Is this too much of a spoiler? That's something that doesn't make sense? Not to their bottom line. To their bottom line, it makes perfect sense. Is this too much of a spoiler for my animation, or just should I say fuck it and post that? Is there something on my wall or on my monitor? It was my monitor. Title. No. Is it done? It's not done. No. We're very, very far away. But basically all their lip sync is done. I just have Kaito's lip sync left to do. He got the low taper fade. Fuck it because it's funny. Okay, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Hopefully you guys are doing all right. I have been better. I'm not gonna lie. I've also been like way, way worse. So it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm just like super off. You know, I don't know how to describe it aside from off. And it also is like kind of coming in waves. Especially if I can like distract myself. I tend to forget it. But like, you know, I'm tired. I'm like a little nauseous. It's just, you know, and energy is like super, super low, super out of whack. Also, the music might be a little too loud. Let me do this. And then do the gay list. Still riding that gay list. Until June 30th, and then we're stopping immediately. Never again. Same. Been theorizing who's going to be on the roster because I'm hoping for Alan, Battle Beast, and Titan. I want Oliver. I want the entire roster to be Oliver and Conquest. So you can beat the shit out of Oliver. Okay. Live now. Taking suggestions. How do you spell suggestions? Suggestions. Except that one. Hoping to finish this final animation so soon. Animating and chatting. Come on in. I hope they add Immortal and Kate and make them the weakest character, because fuck them. I don't have the vitriolic hate for Immortal that you seem to. Mostly just because I find him interesting as a character concept. I find him interesting as a character concept, an immortal guy who has ended up being like a lot of very famous historical figures like Abraham Lincoln. I think that's just like inherently kind of interesting. But I understand why people don't like Kate. There's also probably a lot of reasons why people don't like Kate that I don't agree with. But see, the thing is, this is where I have to challenge potentially some like inherent sexism in me, because I don't feel the same way about Multipole. And is that because I like Simu Liu? Is that because I'm a piece of shit? Do I actually maybe not have the strongest feelings about Duplicate? And actually, in fact, I'm kind of jealous because that's a sick-ass power that she has. ¿Por qué no los dos? Something I don't know about two. What does that mean? I don't speak Spanish. No habla español. Like I'm Peggy Hill. Why not both? Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm an equal opportunity hater. I hate both of them. That's not even true though. I like them both. And also it leads into a really good arc. Ironically, also including Immortal. I think this is not really a spoiler, but like the arc where Mark goes in it's not even an arc, it's a single episode. But like when Mark goes into the future and has to fight Immortal. Like it's sick. I like that episode. It's really cool. You smell? How do you know? How can you tell? Who told you? It can't be that bad, man. I had my shower last week. I was doing something on my phone and then I got distracted. Last week? Yeah. Yeah, for my bi-weekly shower. Bi-weekly meaning once every 2 weeks, not twice every week. What would that... Because that means both, but Biannually means every 2 years. It's biennial that means twice every year, I think. Or it might be the other way around, actually. I might get confused. I might be confused. I just know that one Archer bit where he's talking about it. Because every piece of knowledge that I have is just like in reference to some piece of media, like Family Guy. That's how my existence plays out for me. Please tell me you're joking. That's the wrong you're. Live now. Animating and chatting. Come on in. https://twitch.tv/RNG. IBS? Irritable bowel syndrome? What does that have to do with not anything? That's got to be like a Gen Alpha thing that I'm just not understanding. And yes, I am prescribing you as Gen Alpha. Because for me to recognize you as Gen Z means that I'm saying we're cut from the same cloth, and I think that's cringe AF. I'm ascribing you the quality of being Gen Alpha. You're Gen Z? Nuh-uh. No. Because I'm Gen Z, and we can't occupy the same space. There's a very funny sketch about this. What's up, Gab? Welcome, welcome. I'm always reminded, because again, like Renyo and I are both Gen Z. Renyo is also Gen Z in the same way that Maddie is. So I'm always reminded of this video whenever I interact with Renyo.
How was my day? Let me tell you. I began it with a charitable contribution to a progressive political candidate in my district. Local politics are important to follow if you want to strengthen your community. Then I proceeded to take my 2 rescue dogs, Ron and Hermione, for a walk. I changed their names, but they only respond to those ones now. After which I drove to my job where I make minimum wage with 0 benefits. Then finally, I joined my college friends for a rep screening of a beloved 1980s horror classic. What did you do?
Cried.
That's it?
I liked some racist tweets and then cried.
At least you sound remorseful about it.
I wasn't.
I'm only a few years older than you. I feel like we shouldn't be this different.
And yet we are. You always do this.
Do what?
You think everything can be fixed.
Well, if we all work together, we can make the world at least a little better.
Soy boy.
Wait, I get it now. It was COVID. It hit everyone hard, but you guys were still in high school or college. It isolated you. It made all of your social lives online. It's why the Minecraft movie is the first sense of community you've ever felt.
Or you're just the sad dingleberry hanging off of the millennial's metaphorical ass. You're a Walmart brand millennial. We're the real Gen Z.
Maybe this is merely the result of Gen Z being both teenagers and in their late 20s. In a few years, the differences will probably even out.
That's kind of a boring conclusion.
Yeah. Have a nice day, everyone.
And it's true, man. It's true. And it's not only that. I've talked about this with Renyo as well. But just like the idea that like we're so different when like in 10 years time we're basically going to be the same age anyways, right? Like when she's in her mid 20s and I'm in my mid 80s, right? We're basically just going to be the same age anyways, at least to like the younger folk, like regardless, and to the older folk. Like basically everyone around us is going to be like, oh, you guys are just peers now. Huh? That's how it works, man. They always tell you, they always make jokes about like you can't catch up on age, but like my coworkers are like 10, 15 years older than me. We're just the same age at this point. Like that's just how it works. And yeah, like we watched different kids shows growing up, but you would have watched different kids shows with someone the same age as you in a different country. So it's not too dissimilar an experience. At a certain point, when you hit a certain age, there are some landmarks, there are some like keystone moments in your life, but you're essentially the perceptual difference shrinks. Exactly. Yeah. So just like I always tell Renyo, like, if you think I'm cringe as fuck, even though we're the same generation, 10 years from now, we're going to be the same age, and we're both going to be cringe as fuck. Okay. Don't have too much to talk about. I really do just want to, like, jump into things and get started as quickly as I can. Deep down, we're all cringe. Yes, to be human is to be cringe. You don't see dogs being cringe. You don't see fucking, like, hippos at the zoo sharing cringe compilations to each other. This is an inherently human quality. Humans have two differentiators. One, we're stamina monsters, apparently. Like, that's how we were able to survive and hunt and gather and whatnot. And we have the capacity to be cringe. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. When aliens visit us, finally, when aliens make contact, and I walk up to them and I show them the cringe TikToks I have saved on my phone, they're going to be like, yep, we got you. We figured it out. We know what's going on here. Okay, Zelda movie is being delayed. Warner Brothers Discovery is splitting. Finally, the big ol' split is happening. We finally get 2 Christmases this year. I don't know what this Apple illusion of thinking article is. Apparently, there's like a lot of talk around like an intern at Apple proving that reasoning models don't actually reason. I don't know too much about that. I'll look into it later, and maybe we'll like have a deeper discussion on this at some point. WWDC was today. Yeah, I saw MKBHD had like a couple of videos. What was anything unveiled? Was anything shown off that's like worthy of taking a look at? Brie Larson did a Switch 2 unboxing. That's awesome. iOS 26. It's like a melted glass aesthetic. Okay, whatever. I don't really care. It's not even like I don't have an iPhone, so therefore I don't really care. It's just like, even if I had an iPhone, I would be like, I don't give a fuck. Didn't they already let you have like custom thumbnails for stuff anyways? Bum, 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 bum. There's a lot of AI. I mean, that's not that shocking. That's not that shocking. Apple was all about the Apple intelligence, as they were calling it. They're making the numbers of all their OSs the same, matching the coming fall year. Yeah, I saw that. So, like, the Mac OS is going to be 26. The TV OS is going to be 26. That's good. Yeah, I mean, it helps clear things up. Now, if only they could fucking levy some of that influence on USB. Watching a lot of gameplay of a game called Cosmonious High. Oh, while I'm thinking of games, thank you for reminding me, Majwit, and also just now Michael. Kaizen Factory? Is it that it came out today, or what was... Why did I need you to remind me? I don't even remember. Kaizen. A Factory Story. The demo is out today? Download the demo. How ironic. It's not ironic, it's coincidental. I guess. I don't know. I'm just being a dick. I'm so tired, man. And it's also... I think it's also because, like, we've been having a lot of fires lately, which is weird because it's also, like, super humid here. But there's been a lot of fires, so there's a lot of smoke in the air. Thankfully, it's not too bad today. But, like, it just really makes your eyes feel like you're exhausted. Why did I ask you to remind me? I forgot. That's literally what I sent in the group chat. When you tagged me, and you're like, hey, here's the reminder, and it says Aaron Kaizen, like that on its own wasn't enough to remind me. So I'm just like, what does Kaizen mean? What am I forgetting? What's going on? My first instinct was I thought it said Kaizo, like Kaizo Mario, and I was like, but I didn't promise to play like a Kaizo hack or whatever. That would be fucking hilarious. Me failing to do a Kaizo hack because I'm so bad at video games. I still have not been able to place higher than a bronze in a knockout race, whatever it's called. I can't believe it. I've done like a dozen of them. I've done dozens of them, and I still can't place higher than a bronze because I just don't know the shortcuts yet. I don't know the tech. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so bad at Mario Kart, and it's embarrassing. It's truly embarrassing. And therefore, it's probably the best content, but we don't have time for that. Because I just can't stop fucking yapping. Yapping and napping, that's what I'm all about. Okay. This is Miyamoto. For production reasons, we are changing the release date of the live-action Legend of Zelda movie to May 7th, 2027. It will be some weeks later than release timing we originally announced, and we will take the extra time to make the movie as good as it can be. Yeah, this is not shocking. You know, at this point, delays are part and parcel. If you hear a date from a developer or a publisher or anything like that, just assume that it's going to be like a month later than that. Because at this point, like, Spider-Verse has been delayed, and another movie which example I can't come up with has also been delayed. But, you know, it's just a safe bet. And then that way, you can be pleasantly surprised when it comes out when it's actually was intended to. But I wonder, because that's real far away still. Like, 2027 is not... It's close compared to, like, 2020, but it's still 2 years away from now. So, like, how significant of a change are they making that, like, they have to push the production a month or whatever? I'd be interested to find out. It's a dangerous game to venture into the comment. Speaking of Nintendo, I had seen Brie Larson like make comments about being excited for the Switch 2 launch, so it's cool to see that she did an unboxing. I wonder if like it got sent to her though. Oh my gosh. That's like the average. When I was waiting in line, when I was waiting my turn to buy my Switch 2, this is basically what like everyone ahead of me was purchasing as well. I just wanted the console, but everyone was getting the accessories. Someone walked out of there with like 7 amiibos. So that's why it took me an hour to after midnight to get it.
Oh my gosh, it's everything. I'm feeling flush.
Wait, why did she get a physical one? That's crazy. I mean, I could have gotten the physical one. It just would have cost more, and also I put that money towards the carrying case, so that's fine. Yeah, hers didn't come with a carrying case. So who's the real winner here? Probably the multi-million-dollar award-winning actor. Probably. I'm just assuming she's award-winning. I don't actually know. Okay, you might have remembered. That's a spoiler. You might have remembered we talked about Annecy. Warner Brothers is having they had like a promotional video play at Annecy, and it was going to be animated by Bugs Bunny, and that seems to be public.
Welcome to the International Animation Festival of Annecy, and here with me to celebrate animation
Are the French subtitles helping you guys?
everyone. What's up, Doc? Huh? What do you mean the animators can't?
What's up, Techno Pig?
Oh.
I remember this one. Yeah, but we didn't see the whole thing. We just got up to this Pibby part.
But this won't stop us having fun because I'll animate did it all myself. First, you start with a good story with lots of jokes. Then you need beautiful characters.
Oh my god, Bugs Bunny played Mario Paint. That's fun.
After that, we need top-notch animation with squash and stretch.
Okay, what software is this? What software? This definitely isn't Blender. It looks more like Maya. It looks more like Maya, which means that you know, Bugs Bunny is spending a significant amount on his Autodesk license, which I feel for. It's very unfortunate. I would recommend that Bugs Bunny learn how to use Blender. Is this a fan animation? No, this is official from Warner Brothers, from Bugs Bunny, animated by Bugs Bunny.
Squash and stretch. Oh, and we need a budget.
All I'm saying, man, every animator knows the struggle. Are you kidding me? $1,000 for a fucking license for software?
So it's time to attract some sponsors. I'll dance for them, do tricks.
Okay. We need to analyze this. Do we think this is mocap?
Roll over, beg. I'll do anything.
It could be. It's difficult to say. Is this sick? Yeah, I agree.
We need a
I need to see it from the beginning.
It's time to attract some sponsors. I'll dance for them, do
I'm
tricks.
tempted to say no.
Roll over, beg. I'll do anything. If you show me, I'll show you all I've got. So now we've got budget or action. Emotion. Heroes. I'm nice. Villains. I'm bad. Love. Arty stuff.
Oh my god, wait. I think it is. It could be. I don't know. It just seemed real janky. He had to do some serious like fucking up of the layers in order to get that looking that janky from mocap data.
Arty stuff. Explosions. Humor. Drama.
Wait, oh.
More humor. And a great final money shot.
Mocap already looks jank. No, it doesn't. What you're thinking of is like very, very poorly applied mocap.
Is this for little old me? Thank you. Oh, merci beaucoup. That's all, folks. Ain't I a stinker?
Oh, I thought he was going to draw a dick. I thought that's what his signature was going to be. I'm an animator myself, and it does take a lot of patience and a whole lot of hand muscle to even make 5 minutes worth of animation, which takes 10 hours. Same brain. Very cool. Wow, very impressive, Bugs Bunny. My hat's off to you. My hat's off to you. Now, give us 6 seasons and a movie on a shoestring budget. And yeah, we'll see. I joke, but you know, that might be Warner Brothers' idea now that they're splitting into 2 companies. Whoa! Streaming in studios, Warner Brothers Television Pictures Games, DC Studios, HBO Max in their film and TV library, Global Network, CNN, TNT, Discovery Plus, and other TV networks. So essentially, when was the merger? Like 2019? We're just going back before that. What a stupid fucking exercise, man. This should never have happened. It's just insane. What a huge fucking waste of everyone's time. That only makes me feel for Dream. Why? Oh, God. It's just crazy, man. Like, seriously, what was the point? What was the point in this? You could say, like, oh, maybe it was, like, for upfront capital or whatever. I don't know. But, like, then what does splitting them apart do? Does that mean that one of these is going to be just kind of, like, dead in the water? And also, it sucks that I'm not more popular on Twitter because I feel like this is a banger, just straight up. I feel like that's probably my best joke I've ever made. Okay, does anyone have anything else they want me to look at or talk about? Otherwise, I will pop into animating. Woo! Have you seen Punch Punch Forever? Yes. Yes, sir. Very, very funny. I liked the random explosion. It was very funny. Also, nice for making the jump over to Twitch. Glad to have you here. I want an invincible fighting game that isn't a cheap mobile game. I always forget that people just, like, don't like fighting games. Yes! It's true! It's true. All I'm saying. What's up, Johannes? Welcome. I'm not in the minority here. I hate to say it. And, like, I hate to poo-poo on people's fun. Like, I'm sorry. But there's so many, man. Like, what if, okay, let me hypothesize for you. What if we had, like, a fighting game? What if we had a fighting game that was, like, kind of characterless, but it was, like, open to modding communities? It was open to modding communities and encouraged and very easy to do so that characters you like can be put into it. Okay? Oh, wait, that already exists! Yes, it's Mugen. It's the first rival of Aethers. So it's, like, fucking... But, like, I know those are... whatever. But, like, do we need 5 new anime fighting games this year about Dragon Ball? Like, it's... Ay. Yes? Okay. Then I guess I'm wrong. That's on me, folks. Alright. Do I have anything in my watch later? What is this?
Make it better.
A vocoder. It's as if I had a synth in my throat, as used by Daft Punk.
Work it harder, make it better.
And thousands more. And it's also this sound. Like
I'll have to watch this later. I like that guy. He's cool. He's got cool stuff to say. Cool things to say. Can't keep the silence. It's been 30 minutes. Hey, you put in a good effort there, Anju. How you doing today? I took a pause to make sure I said the right one. Let's move tonight. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. You're just in time. I'm about to start animating. Unless anyone has any last minute things. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, wait. Hold on. Ironheart. Ironheart official trailer. We'll watch this and then we'll move on.
My stepdad used to say the best way to know a thing is to take it apart, put it back together, and you can see what it's really made of.
You should take your dad's advice. Break yourself down. See what you're made of.
Here goes nothing. If I'm gonna protect people, I gotta start thinking outside the box.
So I know it's about to happen. I had seen a post about this. She incorporates like magic into the suit, which is interesting.
All the things you could have built
Interesting choice.
with that big brain of yours. What? This.
Because I have to.
Might be a hero in there after all.
Now, I don't know how I feel about
Wake
that.
up, love. What are you?
Your greatest creation yet.
Who the hell else would it be, bitch?
I don't know how to feel about the magic. Because on the one hand, the part of like what was really exciting about this series, language, yeah, it's English. Part of something that really like excited me about the series was like going back to the big clunky chunky suits, right? And doing things not necessarily practically, but like not depending on like, you know, the crazy futuristic sci-fi nanotechnology that we've like come to be used to, right? So on the one hand, it kind of like diverts away from that. It lessens the impact of that if you are also giving her magic abilities. But then on the other hand, like if I'm approaching this semi-realistically, like is this not something that Tony Stark would have done as well? If Tony Stark had time with the knowledge that like sorcerers and magic exist, like he absolutely would have fucked around with that. What about Iron Finger? That'll come later. So yeah, I don't know. I like on the one hand, I don't want it to lessen the impact of being Iron Man, but on the other hand, like that's 100% something a Tony Stark type would also fuck around with. He made Ultron in the MCU. He made Ultron out of the Mind Stone. Like, I'm not going to stand here and be like, no, this is unacceptable. You know, it might seem like a little strange to me, but like it 100% makes sense. It totally makes sense. You mean Vision? He made Vision too, but he also made Ultron. Like they made Ultron. He and Bruce Banner made Ultron because they were fucking around with the Mind Stone. And then Ultron made Vision, and Vision had his own vision for what he was supposed to do. He made both of them. Well, he technically didn't make Vision, actually. He, like, kept Vision around, but Ultron made Vision, didn't he? He made Jarvis, and Jarvis went into Vision in the MCU. Because in the comics, most iterations of Ultron are made by Hank Pym, aren't they? Which I know is also, like, kind of a point of contention. D's nuts. You really got me. In this world to survive. Anyways. Yeah. I don't know, and now you are spoiling me? Yeah, sorry. Sorry. Spoilers for Age of Ultron, which, if I were to guess, is a 11 or 12-year-old movie? Age of Ultron. It's 10. My bad. I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. Ultron's in the movie. He's voiced by James Spader. My bad. Sorry. Wait until you find out who's also in Civil War. Wait until you find out that they brought Spider-Man into Civil War. Oh! Oopsie poopsie, yeah. Unless it's 50 years old, don't get me started. Isn't it crazy to think that 50-year-old movies are just like, are from the 80s? Or no, the 70s. I forget what year it is. To the gun animation? Fine. Okay. 25? Yeah, it's the year 25. Here is what I got so far. Like I said, I've added lip sync. New reaction image with Kaito. You can't force it, man. It just has to happen naturally. It has to happen naturally. Okay? I can't just like stand here and demand new reaction images. It would be disingenuous. Disingenuine?
What are you doing?
Oh, what? Oh, sorry.
I swear to God, in the background, I keep seeing someone who I think is Shrek.
You have to choose.
I know what you mean. Yeah, the green one.
Why don't they just put Bugs Bunny in this game? Oh, fuck, I missed.
That was the worst
Son
shot.
of a bitch.
That was the worst shot.
I can't believe myself.
No.
I wasn't even close, dude.
I know. I didn't get there in time.
Was there blowback for the
No, I
controller?
did it too early. I just got excited.
Ta-da! Ta-da!
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. It's taken us so long. It's taken us so long. Okay, so what are we going to do today? Nice, thank you. You rewatched the episode yesterday. I love how they crack up at the Shrek line. What do we have to do today? We should figure out, like, first of all, let me get Kaito's lip sync done. And then we'll figure out what we're doing from here. like in terms of background characters, right? Because I have the list somewhere. Okay, phew. I got scared when it was just that one. I have a list here of some stuff. It's not going to cover every character. I don't know if we'll be able to get every character in this animation, just in general. There's only like so much space in this room, and I don't want to like overcrowd things. So we'll see. We will see. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are liking this one. It certainly was tumultuous, which is a word I like to use sometimes. Tumultuous. Tumultuous. Because it sounds like the word mulch, which also makes me laugh. Oh, is this going to be super loud? It will be. Oh. You ever just... What frame is that? Okay.
What was the worst shot?
So that can probably just be this. For this. And then this will become... This will just become a fuck. He's going big. Seeing this makes me think back to showing us your bald spot and I can't get it out of my mind. How much it looked like a tumor? That is an interesting take. That is an interesting take. I'll hand it to you. That's a new one. I'll just walk around saying it's my tumor. I'll say it gives me my powers, like it's Remy from Ratatouille. It's actually controlling my mind. Question, answer, potentially. All I'm saying is that I saw my sister Faye's hamster with a tumor and it looked the same. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I have hamster powers. If you get sponsored on your YouTube channel, would you do it? It depends on the sponsor. You know. If I get like a fucking, I don't know, Manscaped sponsor offer, like I'll probably take that. But if I get like, I don't know, Chevron or like a weapons contractor, I'd also take that. That'd be sick as fuck. I wouldn't take Nestle, you know. I'd look into stuff. I'd ask the community if you guys would be like okay with that. Would you scape your head? If like hair care treatment didn't work, yes, absolutely. That's my plan. That's my plan. Because I've had people, like I've had my family members even like come up to me and be like, hey, have you considered like getting hair plugs? And it's like, I'm not an actor, you know. I don't like depend on this. This isn't my moneymaker. You know, so like on the one hand, like I would understand why people do it. It, you know, it's a confidence boost, whatnot. But like it's just not that I'm not that desperate, I guess. So I'll try like I don't know. I'll try minoxidil. I'll try like Rogaine or whatever. And if that doesn't work, I'll just fucking shave it. It's fine. You know, it's gonna happen eventually. I get it on both sides of my family. It was bound to happen. It's actually like a wonder that I've made it this far. And I had great hair. That's probably like the most disappointing part of it. Is like if I had caught this early, if I'd like been diligent early, I could have maybe like avoided this whole headache. Wink, wink. But you know, them's the breaks, kid. I'm lazy in a lot of very unfortunate ways. Executive function sometimes does not function executively. What's your question, Anju? Just assume that if you say question, my answer is answer. Is it okay to play a little bit of game music at some point in a YouTube video? I'd assume yes. Like, here, this is a great example. Alpharad uses this all the time in his videos, and he's monetized. So I'm sure it's like a case-by-case basis. I know Undertale music is particularly, like, there's a little bit of drama with that, from what I've heard. Because, like, the publisher that, like, has the rights to distribution over it is, like, a little cagey or something. I've heard Toby Fox... Actually, I think Alpharad... What he heard from Toby Fox was, like, yeah, if you want to use this in your video, you're, like, better off just transcribing it yourself. Or something like that. I could be, like, misremembering that anecdote, but I think it was something stupid like that. So, I don't know. But I would figure it out. There's also, like, a whole ass library that YouTube offers of, like, completely royalty-free music. If I go to, like, my thing here, and I go to audio library, all of the things here, these are all royalty-free. And it's not just music as well. You can also do sound effects. Here, let's listen to kids playing. It's not the Ash library. No, that's down the hall. Here is kids playing. It's very quiet for some reason. Anyways. There is a horse in there. A horse is a horse, of course.
That was the worst shot.
Bum, 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 bum. I kind of like that, but I'm not going to do that. Bam 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 bam. Do it again. I wasn't looking. I just said fine. I just like that it wasn't an in between. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. All right, let's see if I can pull this off. What I'm trying to do is like the mouth gets smaller and then back it goes back to bigger. Can't believe I started and finished an animation on a short day. Congrats. Is it uploaded? Are we able to check it out? Also, fucking brag much. Some of us can't finish an animation in a relatively short amount of time. Think about how your words hurt other people sometimes. Okay. Okay. That's what I'll offer to you today as a piece of advice. Just like try to be sensitive. Some of us are chronologically disadvantaged. Chronic. It's weird how chronic and chronologic. Like, you would think that chronic is like a shortened, related word to chronologic. But chronic is its own thing, which I guess is also related to time, because like chronic means it's consistent or something. I never knew. I'm going to be honest. Here's like a little bit of my ignorance. I never like fully understand what chronic means whenever people mention it. Like when you say you have a chronic illness, like that's an illness that's like it lingers or like always comes back. What is it? I don't know what it means. You have chronic pain. You know what I mean? Am I alone in this? Probably. It's not the worst. Maybe like an extra couple frames or so. I thought chronic is never ending. Where did you get that impression? I've never heard it in that reference, but I guess chronic pain, that would be the worst thing imaginable. Pain that never stops. Holy shit. Like, the fuck? I think I go too small. I think that's the problem here. Kaito is Josuke? Do you care to expound on that? Like in what possible way, shape, or form? He cares about his hair. I'm sure a lot of other characters in media also care about his hair. Care about Kaito's hair is what I mean.
First shot.
Okay, that's Kaito's lip sync.
What was the worst shot?
You know what? I can add a couple extra frames here. Let me see. There we go. That's pretty good. All right, now all I have to do is get his mouth pose from here up to the other one. Oh my god, I love orchestral hits so much. Like, it's kind of crazy how much I like it. I think I have problems. Is he just in this opening one? This first shot? Take the shot. He's just vibing. I might have to like cut a little bit of this out because like they're just standing there menacingly. What do I do in this opening part? I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
I swear to God, in the background, I keep seeing.
Okay, yeah, so he's not here.
Oh, fucking missed. That was the worst shot. That was the worst shot.
I can't believe myself.
Okay, perfect. All right, Kaito is done. Okay. Let's do the Monster Mash. Let's fill in the lip sync for these guys, and then we'll figure out what's going in like the Easter eggs, and then I think that's all the gas in the tank for me today. I'm fucking starving as well. I like barely ate anything today because my appetite's all fucky wucky. I think I'm dying. /S. Boop beep beep boop beep boop boop beep 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 boop 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 beep beep boop. Mwah. Have Shuichi raising his arms into that first pose at the beginning, like he's getting into that pose. Also got to walk the dog BRB. The reason that he's standing still is because he's falling asleep. I just wanted to say that before you skedaddled. I don't know if I made it in time. Oh, yeah. Lip biting. How else do you make a the? I guess you can do it with your tongue. Fuck off. Fuck off. But yeah, that's in case you didn't know, for my fellow animators out there, that's how you make a fuck you. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Celeste, the best. So nice, they made it rhyme. That's how you do it. Oh, exactly. Yo, we're clearing up misconceptions here on the show.
What was the worst shot?
Floating mouth. Oops. 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 Okay, Kaito is 100% done. Isn't that crazy? I can't believe there's like a part of this I can say 100% finished. You know what? I'll just leave his legs. Oh my god, there's so much lip sync. And the performance on this timeline is not helping. Let me tell you. Oh, there's a new Rick and Morty out. That's right. I forgot. I'm probably gonna have to watch that later. Okay. Okay. Get ready for a floating mouth. Michael's morality questions, like the trolley problem game that we took a look at. On the tram, the trolley. Which demon would you rather be haunted by, the smile demon or the void? I don't know what either of those are. Explain. Explain in great detail what both of those do. Is this like an SCP thing? What are the parameters of being haunted? Like, is it only in a certain location? Is it because I visited a certain location? You know the void from the Thunderbolts? He's not a demon. That's crazy. That's literally the opposite message of the movie. Ram Ranch, smash or pass, smash. That's literally the opposite message of the movie, where the whole point of the movie is that our feelings are what make us human. He is not a demon. Oh, this doesn't need to be keyframes. Ram Ranch. I've never actually watched Ram Ranch. I genuinely don't know like what they're referring to. Google the Smile Demon. So which demon then? I guess the one that's a demon. Is Smile Demon the dog? Smile Demon. Am I going to regret this? Oh, from the movie. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, to get possessed by the Smile Demon looks very uncomfortable, so maybe not. If I choose the void, even if I disagree conceptually, if I choose the void, does that mean I get Sentry's powers? Does that mean I get to be Bob? Because I'll take that. That's easy. That's an easy question. I'll take Bob and I'll take therapy. That's my solution. A little bit of Bob, a little bit of therapy. You'll be all good. And then you're a fucking unkillable, immortal, unbeatable god. Like, easiness. Whoever designed that thing did an amazing job with the creep factor. Do a little research for us. Tell us who did the physical prop for the Smile Demon. Investigative reporting. What, I assume it was like a production studio, so find out. Oops, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up. Dreamin', don't give it up, Luffy. Is that the guy from One Punch Man? Who, the Smile Demon? It does kind of sound like it could be. Explicitly state who designed it. It's generally understood that the demon's design is the product of the movie's director, Parker Finn, and his team, including the visual effects and makeup artists. Okay, I thought this might have been like a, you know, Ray Harryhausen or like a Jim Henson situation where it's like an external production company that comes in and does that kind of stuff. Also, I definitely did not just look up Ray Harryhausen to make sure I said his name right. I definitely did not do that. Because there's the... In Gravity Falls, isn't there a character that's like based on him, but it's a different name? Gravity Falls stop motion guy. Harry Claymore. There you go. Wish you did that for me and Maj. Yeah, you guys show up on Google. If I Google you guys, you show up. Do you want the answer to that? Yeah? Do you? No. I'm not looking you up. I looked up Anju, first of all, because their name is just their username. And second of all, because it's their username. So you could just... It pulls up their accounts and stuff. Rats. It tried to autofill Gravity Falls. Why do you know why that might have been? Because you were watching it? I'm not watching Gravity Falls right now. I go through cycles where every like 3 years or so I'll rewatch it. But I am not currently on my cycle. Because it's peak? Agreed. Then why autofill? That's literally what I asked you. What's up, Stefano? Welcome. How's it going? How's it hanging? Hanging in there? Was that a Dragon Ball Z abridged reference? Weather is so darn hot here. I feel for you, man. Is it a dry heat or is it a very humid? Why did you type in... What did you type in to do that? Just your name? It might have been because I was on a page that had Gravity Falls on it. That probably is the answer. I'm just being obtuse. Because I was looking up Harry Claymore from Gravity Falls. And so when I looked up your name, it was probably like, oh, this is also a Gravity Falls character, I assume. Because Google is fucking stupid. I have no connection to Gravity Falls. Damn. I thought it might have been cool to have like a legendary animator like James Baxter in the chat. Except I don't think James Baxter did. Did James Baxter do any Gravity Falls? Oh yeah, he did the intro. He did part of the intro. I forgot. Amazing. Got your new music for stream? Maybe. I'm sure this is going to get me content I need. But thank you. After years of crappy animation, I reveal that I'm from a way bigger studio. That's crazy. Why would you shit talk your own studio like that? I feel like they are, though. Mediocre at best. Holy shit, dude. There's so much left. That's crazy. That's craziness. This man is out of control. And I'm fucking hungry. What's up, Friday night? Friday night's alright for fighting. Get a little action in. Sorry, I guess we have to fight now. It says so in the song. That's how it works in this bitch of an earth. I'm just picturing like this is a stupid ass sketch, but like you're getting a ride from your friend. You're in like a car. You're in a car and they like turn on the radio while they're driving and the song comes on. It's like, beat up your friend and take his wallet. And they just like turn and look at each other and they're like, well, I guess we gotta do that. And I guess we just have to. I don't know. It's such a stupid bit. I don't know why that popped into my head. No one can take it though. That's my $100 million idea. Basically, Gravity Falls, eat your own pants bit. It's also like the Lonely Island song. I want to see something like that. I'm ways away from doing original content. Kiss your dad, ah. This is that. You know what? You're right. That is exactly that bit. I forgot. I completely forgot. Okay, I feel like I'm about to throw up because I need to eat something. So, while I'm finishing this up, let's start brainstorming some ideas for, like, stuff that's going to show up in the background of stuff. Try to, like, keep in mind that, you know, I'll limit your stuff to, like, one thing per character. Like, I'm not going to have, Kibo fucking taken apart on the table and also playing the arcade machine or something like that. Anju's avatar? I'm sorry, I probably won't get to it this time. I'm sorry, Anju. I'll do a dedicated thingamajig for you at some point, maybe. Kirumi sweeping. From existing animations. These are all from existing animations. Spider and Caterpillar. That's a good call. Caterpillar. Even though it's not in this room, I'll figure out a way to do it. You know what? Maybe I do put Anju, and I just like, because it would be really funny to have people be confused about who this like mysterious 17th student is. The broken brooms. Yeah, she wouldn't be sweeping with a broken broom, but I can put her like looking at the broken brooms. One thing per character. What exactly? I'm sorry, I barely remember the bit. I'm the 18th student? Yeah. Because Mukuru Ikusaba is the mysterious 16th student, and then Izuru is I guess, like, technically a 17th student, so you're the 18th student. Spoiler alert. Kamakura? Is that actually his family name? Because I was thinking that, but I was like, no, that's stupid. That's not actually his name. That's stupid. Why would that be his name? And then it turns out it is, and I'm just stupid. I didn't trust myself. That it sure goes to show me. I was like, literally, I was about to say it, and I'm like, no, don't say it, because you're going to be wrong, and you're going to look like an idiot. You don't have hope? No, I'm full of despair. Of nuts. Got him. I'm full of nuts. Oh my god, I'm so tired and hungry. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Pokemon pun. Full of nuts? Yeah, that's my comedy music album. That's NSP's 27th album. You're allergic to it? I think you are avoiding to say smart stuff? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You get it. Someone gets it. It's a defense mechanism. It's like, you know, inside, you have your immune system. Outside, something else entirely. And also funny. A joke that's funny enough. Oops. A pup named Scooby-Doo. Is that something? Ooh. Shotgun bang. What's up with that thing? Dope 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 dope. Miu working on Kibo? I mean, I can, but then that means we don't do Kibo doing a different thing, so. But that would be a good use of the table. Table! I could have, Tsumugi mixing a drink, bartending. Bart ending. It's one of my favorite jokes. Bart Ender. Bart ending, exactly. Why are we ending Bart? He seems lovely. Oh. That's his dad. Do you think Bart is ever gonna grow into his dad? Miu drawing Puichi and Kai-Idiot? Maybe. Unless we're doing the Miu drawing Puichi and Kai-Idiot. Bart can't grow? Yeah, he can. Don't they literally have like flash forward episodes, like time skip episodes, and he's like he's like jobless. Which, you know, fucking valid. I'm back, dog pooped, lol. It's like that 6-word, like, saddest story in the world kind of thing. Baby shoes. I think he's nothing like Homer as an adult. Well, you know how, like... You haven't watched it? Okay, me neither. You know how, like, in Rick and Morty, they'll sometimes have Morty, like, kind of become his dad in the future? He, like, turns into Jerry at some points. So I was thinking maybe it could be, like, the same. Because obviously The Simpsons draws a lot of inspiration from Rick and Morty. Do you remember when fucking Stewie in Family Guy at one point like pulls out Rick's portal gun and is like, they stole enough from us. It's like, what the fuck? What did Rick and Morty... Like, what storylines has Rick and Morty done that, like, Family Guy has covered? If anything, they've stolen more from Futurama. With him older, Bart and Homer are pretty similar as 20-year-olds? Okay. I wonder if any, like, cartoons will have, like, Fortnite crossovers. Family Guy's always jealous of other adult animated cartoons. That's why they're always ripping on Bob's Burgers. Hey, man. They got some tough competition in Bob's Burgers, so I understand the resentment. Bob's Burgers is fucking hilarious. Bob's Burgers is so good. Remember when Sam and Bucky were friends? Just complete and total non sequitur. I assume you're talking about Sam Wilson and Bucky Barnes of the MCU or comics. I could never get into Bob's Burgers. I mean, I'd recommend giving it a chance. It's really fun. Also Archer, because they do a crossover. Yes, them. I asked because I saw a meme about how they abandon each other in their respective movies. I mean, Bucky hasn't had, like, a respective movie. He's in an ensemble. It's like saying Hulk's MCU movie. Except it's not even entirely fair, because at least, like, the Edward Norton movie is, like, canonicized. Catholicized. Yeah, Bucky hasn't had... Well, I guess technically he's, like, the name character in Winter Soldier as well. Hate it when I accidentally shift frames. Yeah, I know. Bucky didn't help Sam with Red Hulk, and Sam didn't help Bucky with Sentry. Yeah, because they couldn't, you know, contracts and whatnot. Their contractually obligated friendship wasn't able to appear in the movie. Which is part of why this kind of stuff just, like, inherently doesn't work the same way that it does in comics. Because, like, you know, if you can't spend $50 million to get Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man just isn't going to be in this storyline, right? Or at least Tony Stark Iron Man isn't going to be in the storyline. Which is not really, like, a thing in comics. Like, yeah, there's licensing and whatnot. There's, like, weird lunacy that happens with, like, you know, Captain Marvel name rights and whatnot. But, like, aside from that, you could just have anyone appear anywhere at any time. You can have fucking Wolverine show up in a Spider-Man story. You know, there's a Spider-Man that's trained by Wolverine. Like, it's not really, like, a thing that happens in the comics. So it's just interesting that, like, yeah, why wouldn't the Avengers yada, yada, yada? Well, because they couldn't afford it in the movie. So it's just, like, it does add, like, a little bit of contrivance and ass pull. Spider Wolverine? No, I think it was, what was it, Ben Reilly? It was like a Scarlet Spider. Which Spider-Man is trained by Wolverine? It might have been Kane Parker. Wolverine. Oh, James Howlett. I was way off. Nope, that's Wolverine himself. What the fuck, Google? That's literally not even close to what I was hoping for. What Wolverine? What Spider-Man is trained by Wolverine? Scarlet Spider. I don't think it's Scarlet Spider. Spider-Man and Wolverine are best buddies. I know, but I'm talking... There's a specific universe where Spider-Man is trained by Wolverine. Is it... Fuck. Is it Kane Parker? If I had the comic in front of me, I would just flip to the page. What is Kane Parker trained by Wolverine? I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna lose my mind. That's so true, because like when you're reading a comic and see a little Easter egg of some character in the background or whatever, it feels extra sauce on top of an already good story, but the movies kind of make the whole Easter egg things like the reason to see the movie, and then I just want to see a well-written superhero story, a little story for the rant. No, it's totally understandable. And you're right, like, storytelling, see you around, Majwit, thanks for dropping by. The storytelling does kind of become the Easter egg, at least until they ruin it in the trailers. But, like, yeah. Why go see the new Captain America movie? Well, it's not because it's a good written story. It's because, you know, Captain America versus a Hulk. Captain America versus the Hulk. So, you know. Now it's really pissing me off that I don't know what fucking Spider-Man that was. It was like an assassin Spider-Man. I think. Kane, was it a Kane Scarlet Spider? Kane Scarlet Spider. There's no Wolverine on this page at all. That's not even... That can't be true. Not a single Wolverine. Not a single mention of Wolverine. There's no fucking shot. Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse event. The Other. Minimum Carnage. Spider Island. Grim Hunt. Dark Reign. Kane's Redemption. Where was the Spider-Verse event? I'm so angry. I'm so mad right now. Why is Google so useless? Why is Google not helping me? Did I just, like, make this up? What? Spider-Man trained with Wolverine. This didn't work before. Oh! Oh my god! What did I type in before? It literally just gave me a different answer this time. Like, straight up. That's the one! Oh my god! I fucking found it. Oh god, I hate you, Google. I hate you so much. It wasn't Deadpool, no. Peter Parker of Earth 8351 went off and trained with Wolverine to be like an assassin or some shit. Sought him out. He was a blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Went on a Black Ops mission because of Charlemagne. Conflict broke out between the two. Spider-Man inadvertently killed her and she died in Wolverine's arms. The two eventually reconciled, but rather than opting, blah, 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 blah. They went to the Unreal Mountain. Villain? No, he's just like, he's not like, you know, he's not the friendliest Spider-Man, but he's not a villain. God damn it, Google. What the fuck was that? Oh, and also no AI overview for this search. Oh, great. I'm glad. I am actually glad. Unreal Mountain made with the Unreal Engine, yeah. Oh my god, my stomach is rumbling so bad. Okay, I'm just gonna finish up Shuichi's lip sync and then I think that'll be it for me. I'm so pissed. I'm so angry about that. Why does everything suck? Why does everything suck now? I don't even know what was different about what I searched. Like, it just gave me a different result this time. Bizarre. Pizza Tower. What's up, Michael? What's up? What's up? What's up? Say it now, because I'm about to end stream. Say it now or forever hold your peace. Peace of mind. State of mind. It's a state of mind. It is a state of matter and a state of mind. If you got an offer for a Disney voice acting role, would you take it? Probably. Okay. Any final words? Any final words from the chat? Anyone have anything else to say? Full main character for an episode? Yeah, sure, why not? I'll be Spider-Man. Hey! Hey, thug! Better stop what you're doing. I'll break your face. I'm the Spider-Man that doesn't tell jokes. I tell people I'm gonna break their face. That's me. I'm a Peter Parker. I'm gonna break your face. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. I'm gonna break your face. With laughter. Because I do tell jokes. And I also lie a lot. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey. Just did a little bit of work today. Sorry. I'll try and be in better form tomorrow. Those were my last words. I see. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next time I go live. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, 5 p.m. EST, hopefully. Keep an eye on the Discord. I will let you know. You guys have been great. I will see you next time. Bye-bye-bye.